Greetings, true believers. Welcome to the podcast, the only podcast with a podcast in a podcast, like Inception. With me always is the wonderful and talented and, might I add, beautiful Dick Gambit.
Oh, why thank you, Panther man. That first voice you heard was the one, the only, the mad handsome, no homo, Red Panther. Bow, bow, bow. So, we're gonna dive right into it this week on the Uncanny Adventures of Red Panther and Dick Gambit. Today's date is 4/21/19. This is our third episode, so bear with us as we dive into this week's episode. First on the docket, we have Dark Phoenix in the MCU. Red Panther, give me your takes, please.
It seems like X-Men Last Stand, so that is not good.
Honestly, it really does. The more I watch that trailer, the whole, minus the space scene, it seems like Last Stand, and this is Last Stand like 0.5.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day when they do 0.5 of movies? Like this is the end scene that you missed, but we turned into an hour and a half movie.
It's just cutting things, bro. That's all it is. The only thing that I'm remotely happy about is that at least the entity of the Phoenix is represented.
And such a beautiful redheaded Sophie Turner, might I add.
Yeah,
but
she has a big face, but that's fine too. Like, it's okay. So, like, to all the girls out there that have big faces, no offense.
No offense.
But
if you are redheaded, you can holler at your boy Dick Gambit. You can reach me at jwhxcjw@yahoo.com.
Get a smaller face. Just saying.
Not for your boy. If you redheaded and freckles, whoo! You look anything like Sophie Turner, holler at me. Sophie Turner yourself, I'm gonna hit you on Twitter real quick. We'll swap digits. Trust me. On that note, did you see the way Phoenix curved Storm's lightning bolt? Ooh!
I did. Did you also notice how Nightcrawler had a sword in the trailer?
I didn't even see Nightcrawler. I'm sorry, I was so Sophie Turnered out. I didn't. Yeah. I did see that one, like, it kept doing that pulsating vein, like, on her temple. Like, every time she was, like, phoenixing out.
Yeah.
I was like, come on. Like, it was putting emphasis on her face, but she's so pretty, though.
Yeah, it was only a couple seconds. He was like in the train and he was bouncing, and he had a sword and he was stabbing people.
It wasn't his tail?
Nah, it wasn't.
That's cool beans.
Which is actually more closer to
the circus.
What was the run?
The book, yeah.
It was X-Men: Age of Apocalypse.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. Yeah.
Cause that one had like Wolverine with one hand.
Yep. And
it had Nightcrawler with the sword.
Yeah, because that's the one they're going up against Stryker and his militia. Basically, when Stryker takes over the X-Men or the Avengers, I can't remember. Yeah. I think Stryker takes over the Avengers in that run.
Yeah, because like Magneto takes over the X.
Yeah, because Magneto takes over the X-Men and Stryker takes over the other guys, the militia, basically. So that's the first off. Next we got Spider-Man: Far From Home. Give me your takes on the newest trailer dropped.
It's fantastic.
But not 4 times. What? Definitely. And did you notice that this is the first time that Nick Fury meets Spider-Man in the trailer?
Also, it's a little weird to me that like the trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home
is real like
it's
minor.
Like out before. Well, no, it's like out before the Avengers Endgame movie,
and out before Captain Marvel almost.
Like after all the Endgame stuff.
Yeah,
so that's kind of strange.
It messes up the timeline because no doubtably we're gonna touch on it later in the cast, y'all. Endgame, it's coming. What date is the release?
26th, this Friday.
This Friday, 5 days away.
Has my money.
Literally already has yours and your wife's money.
Literally. Would you like to know my credit card number? Because
I mean,
I'm not gonna do that.
If you can go ahead and purchase an extra ticket, I will reimburse you. Just saying, it's not too late.
True.
Just
It's never too late.
don't kid me. I'm like legitimately. I'm gonna get my first check on Friday. Just started a new job, y'all. Yeah, your boy Dick Gambit coming up in the game of life, y'all.
About to ruin that movie for everybody.
Dude, we about to ruin
day
it.
One.
Day one, we're gonna post the cast.
So many like comments like that are gonna hate me.
Right.
But
just like they hated you after the Captain Marvel post.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. Post your comments on YouTube.
YouTube, that's right. You can reach us now at YouTube on.
Oh. Freddie McMore, but.
You want to spell that? Because I misspelled it like 10 times on the YouTube search. So if you're going to find us on YouTube, you must type in on your search bar. The fastest way will be search for Freedie.
Bro, that's not even how to spell it.
Oh my goodness. Red Panther, go for it.
God. It's Freddie. McMore. McMoore.
And we are the Uncanny Adventures. You can find our clip art on there, as well as some awesome new content. You'll find the last episode there, as well as SoundCloud Uncanny Adventures, Spotify Uncanny Adventures, and Google Play Music. We're up and coming, as well as powbang.buzzsprout. Holla at us. Next on the docket, we do have.
Is it docket or ducket?
It's totally docket because, like, I've been to court a lot of times, and the judge always says next on the docket. Where have you heard ducket?
I don't know. I just feel like ducket. I don't know.
Like ducket, throw it in a bucket, like a bucket list type of thing. Like you understand, bucket list comes from kicking the bucket.
What does it?
Kicking the bucket means like noose around your neck, and you're about to kick the bucket. And
oh.
That's where kick the bucket list, ergo.
Oh, okay, that totally makes sense.
So if you want to call it a ducket list, I mean, like, yo, that's real grim. I mean, I'm all for it. You know me, emo me, but yo.
No, that's fine.
You didn't seem that dark, Freddie.
I'm not. I'm actually really light skinned.
I'm so light skinned. You make Carlton look white, bruh.
I'm also not the demographic that Brie Larson made Captain Marvel for.
But
because I'm a little too white.
You are, but in the same note, I'm clearly a demographic she didn't make it for, and I clearly still haven't seen the movie yet.
Clearly.
So
because like all men suck, according to Brie Larson.
Tell me more about that Brie Larson, Hemsworth, and Don Cheetah interview you were watching, because I haven't seen it yet. I saw snippets of it in the IMDb thing, but tell me more about your takes on it, because I haven't seen it yet.
There's so much hate there. She's so soft. She's so salty, and I have no idea why. Especially when she just came into the scene. When
like you're the new kid in school. Like, yeah. Who do you think you are? You can't sit with us, bitch.
Yeah, like all these other actors like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Don Cheadle, all of them have earned their stripes, so to speak, and are involved in this massive universe. So for someone to come along and credit herself as more important than all these other actors who put in the work is kind of disrespectful. Well, I don't know if that's what she was aiming for, but that's what it seems like.
I don't know if because the snippet I saw, she was giving credit to just her OP-ness, and that's kind of what it was. Not necessarily like she was trying to take credit away from like the Thors, the Iron Mans, who are the cornerstones of the MCU. I mean, if you want to look at, it's been 10 years since Tony Stark put on the very first Iron Man suit, which, by the way, thank you IMDb, sponsor us. Also put out the interview on how they said that Iron Man has dubbed 17 suits through 9 movies in the MCU with a grand total of 4 hours and 20 minutes, thanks to the holiday, as well as screen time. So, that's a lot of Tony Stark's handsomeness in the suit.
Yeah, it's also been like 20 minutes since I put on my birthday suit.
Put honor to
sound effect later. Maybe, I don't know, because I'm lazy.
Right, just like those crickets from the last episode that those heard. Yeah, the lack thereof. Like we said last episode, we are a one-take ragtag team. If you don't like it, you can stop listening. I'm sure all 3 people that are currently listening have already stopped. So by all means, we're not doing this for you. This is for us. We are doing this pod show for the very reason of self-expression. This pod show for myself, Big Gambit, helps me. I don't know, it helps me vent, helps me get these corny ideas, these fan fiction, lame theories that I have with the lame research I do. I mean, I ain't nobody. I mean, real talk. Y'all ever heard of Big Gambit? No. But that's a fun name to say, ain't it?
I'm pretty sure Brie Larson hates us. She doesn't even know who we are, and I'm sure she hates us.
Bro, I'm gonna get some...
Or hates me. I don't know. But I can't help that because I'm white. Sorry, Brie Larson. I'm just white.
For those that don't know, the Panther Man is totally not. The Panther Man is darker than Mark Bernard, just saying. I don't know if
But
that's
not
true.
as dark as Don Cheadle.
Oh! But I'm just saying, if I was gonna cast any like Z-grade celebrity as a black Superman, I would cast Freddie McMoore. Freddie McMoore would make a great black Superman. I mean, this dude is corny. He's got the glasses. He is straight from Kentucky. I mean,
I got the shoulders. No, I think
The
I'm
traps.
back. I got the traps. I got the traps to be a Superman.
he does,
But-
and he's 6+. He is 6+. With the glasses, the skinny jeans, the Chuck Taylors. I mean, literally, this is what he's wearing right now.
And I would still hate myself for accepting the role to be Superman.
But you wouldn't pass like 6 figures on a check, though, if Snyder was producing.
I'm not a sellout. That's how much I'm committed to this. Like, if I see a black Superman, I don't know. I'll lose it. I'll lose it.
Fans, we need your opinion. At us, either at jwhxcjw at yahoo.com. Email me your opinions of a black Superman, please and thank you. Or you can also email the Panther Man at...
Oh!
And I'm the one inebriated, y'all, not him. He's sober as a gopher. Yup.
It's a margarita that my wife made. For you. Well, no, I'll take that back. She offered me one, but I was like, no.
I've never seen the Panther Man inebriated. I would love to. I would really like... I can't wait to go on vacation with this dude one day, to where he has completely all responsibilities set aside, to where he can be completely at ease and be like, you know what? Yeah.
Because I'm a responsible adult with
He is the
Superman
second-
underwear. Boxers.
Prove it. I got my Calvins on.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what
I'm
I
not
thought.
that sexy.
That's what I thought. I mean, when you say
Sexy.
you're rocking Superman underwear, I mean, I imagine you're going commando.
Well.
Or is that just called going Captain Marvel?
Yeah!
Anyway, back to the back to the docket. Let's hit some DC news. This is something I've been waiting to talk about now. Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. I hope they shape up because I'm not seeing anything that I really like.
See, you don't see anything you like. I see so much potential because with the little tiny bit of research that your boy Dick Gambit has done, little tiny bit, this is going to be DC's next sequel to the storyline in the DCU ultimately, because this storyline is going to be a continued story of Harley Quinn. This is the fantabulous emancipation of Harley Quinn. This is going to be her story. No doubt this is going to be her follow-up to Suicide Squad. It's going to be on the same timeline, the same actress, the same arc, really. And honestly, we may not see a Mr. J. There may not be a Puddin' in this.
I need my pudding. That's you, by the way.
I'm gonna need more than a margarita and your wife's approval before you call me that.
Sorry, Puddin'.
Sarah's gonna listen to this and be like, "What the? No more. I'm not gonna be allowed over anymore after this." By the way, y'all, this is a home show. We will soon be producing this show at Stadium Pizza is the Pipe Dream. For those that do not live in the 92583, that is the greatest local pizza joint in town. If you're listening, holla at it. Pay us, please.
It's the only pizza joint in here.
That's
worth pizza joint.
Pizza joint.
It's the only joint in town. No, it's the only pizza in town. What? I don't even know anymore.
Right.
That's how good the pizza is.
It is so good. It is intoxicating. It is infatuating. You will go crazy over their pizza. And they are still not paying us, and it's only $2 delivery. I mean, come on.
It's great.
That is how good it is in the 92583.
Harley Quinn cut her hair for that movie.
Oh, I'm glad we're circling back to that. Thank you for pulling me off of our free ad that we just gave.
Yeah, the pigtails are shorter. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Did you catch that we do get her middle name?
What was that?
Dr. Harley Francis.
Francis? Really?
Yeah. And apparently, I mean, I remember her from the animated series when she got dubbed and created ultimately, but I always thought that was like post 94. Apparently it was 92. But animated series will always be your boy Dick Gambit's Batman. That is my Batman.
Speaking of animated, we're still waiting for that animated series of Harley Quinn to show up on the DC network.
A standalone?
Yeah.
Animated series.
It's an animated series.
Standalone. Similar to how, like, after post New 52, they did the Harley Quinn book.
Yes.
It's gonna be loosely based like that, or
I don't know if it'll be loosely based on that, but it's gonna be like, yeah, her adventures.
Okay.
Along with Poison Ivy.
Oh, okay. It's getting her and Catwoman probably, or something like that. It's supposed to be animated. They got so much range. They can pull anyone.
More adult oriented too.
Adult animated?
Yeah.
Put the jerkins away, y'all. Anyway, back to Birds of Prey. This is also going to be loosely based on the capture and the saving of Cassandra Cain, our future Batgirl.
Which, by the way, she doesn't look very intimidating in this Birds of Prey movie. And she's a complete
BA.
She is. In the comic books.
Yeah.
She is.
Because of who her daddy is, as well as...
Yeah. So...
I don't know, maybe it's just the trailers that are, like, making her softer, and then when they go to save her, she, like, flips. And maybe having the support of her team, or those who come in to help her, help her go along that process, or that's her trial and tribulation of her rise to being so BA.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my opinion.
I mean, it definitely seems like maybe they're trying to make a story arc that branches off into maybe her own movie or something like that. Like maybe a little bit of an origin story for her.
Definitely. I could see that. Also, Montoya.
Yes. Yeah.
Give me your opinions on that.
I like it because of who they casted.
Do you? Because I remember you said that before. Although, who's Montoya's character again? I forget.
She's the
not Huntress. The other one.
No, she's just a police officer.
Are you serious?
Right?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think she's a police officer or a detective. One of those.
No, bro. She's Black Canary. No. She's not.
Really think that's the detective.
I don't.
Montoya.
This is really bugging me because they mentioned Montoya's character being the first DC character that would be
lesbian?
Yes.
Yeah. She's a detective.
She's just a detective?
Yeah. But, side note, she was also Batwoman's love interest.
Kane's? Oh no, Batwoman. Yeah. That makes sense. Kane.
Yeah.
Why
In the comic books. So,
but Rosie Perez though,
I'm used to it now. I mean, when I saw the trailer and I saw that character and found out that it was Rosie Perez, I didn't realize that.
That she was the detective or the love interest?
No, I didn't realize it was Rosie Perez.
Oh my, that's how well they did it?
What? Low key, Rosie Perez, still kind of cute.
You think so? She was born in '64, bro.
Wasn't she in White Man Can't Jump?
Yes, she was.
Man, that's incredible.
She was born in September of '64, bro. What year were you born again? Go ahead, Panther Man. Let the fans know how young your beautiful dark skin complexion is, because we all know black don't crack.
Do give me the vapors.
You know that's what I'm normally on, but it's been 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 2 weeks without the vapors, bro.
Yeah.
That's only because I got pissed clean for the union. But hey,
I was born in the 1800s.
We all knew that. Hey, I lost my nose in the 80s, but hey. Anyway, back to Rosie Perez. Tell me your opinions and your big crush on her.
I'm surprised that she's still acting. And for a second, I wouldn't even know if she was I would think she was dead if it wasn't for this Birds of Prey movie.
Oh, I'm stoked for it, really.
But good casting.
Definitely. Did you see Huntress? She looks so cute in that little plain black on black outfit with the crossbow. Like you pointed out earlier, Panther Man and I were talking before the show in the back alley, and we're just talking, jousting, eating some bomb carne asada his wife made. And we're talking about the costumes on Birds of Prey. They seem so generic. Come on, DCU.
You can try harder. You can just try harder. We're not asking you for much.
No.
And stop canceling your shows,
please,
before they even come out.
We're not even gonna get started on Neil Gaiman's Swamp Thing. We're gonna save that for next episode because I could go a full 30 minutes on Neil Gaiman because I'm diving into him. I'm beginning to love his work. And I'm going to save you for next time. Shout out Neil Gaiman in DCU.
Yes.
We'll touch on you next week.
We'll touch you next week.
Oh, yeah. And on that note, we will transition to our final topic on the docket. And that is what we promised you. The one, the only, 10 plus years in the making. Phase 3 on the Feige?
Phase 3.
Phase 3 on the Feige spectrum back. Yeah. And that is the one, the only, Endgame!
We're in the Endgame.
Oh, we are in the Endgame now. That being said, off the top, we are going to be giving away a raffle for anyone who will be the first fan to tell us how many arrows Hawkeye has shot in the MCU so far pre-Endgame. So, all 3 fans, including Red Panther and myself, so that's only one other person. Whoever tells us the correct answer first will win something.
I'll send you a comic book.
Bet! I will send you one of my personal favorite comic books myself. So that is 2 free comic books to whoever is listening and to whoever can tell me without going on IMDb. If you will come up to one of us personally, email us at jwhxcjw@yahoo.com, or you can find
Uncanny Adventures at yahoo.com,
which we don't currently have the domain. We're going to make that domain after this podcast, so I hope it's available. It should be available.
Oh, I totally made an email.
You made an email with that?
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't tell me that before?
Sorry.
You really did make an email?
Yeah, I really did.
I would much
rather... We have an email.
I'd much rather
you probably have multiple emails, right?
I would much rather be using that plug than my personal.
My bad.
Or
Uncanny Adventures at yahoo.com. That's where you can send your emails to us.
Questions, comments, concerns, please send them all there.
I'm gonna say it again. uncannyadventures@yahoo.com.
UNCANNYADVERTURES.
Bro, that was totally wrong. That is not how you spell adventures.
Adventures? Hey,
You
you
in-
guys!
You
Speaking
can't
of
even
Goonies,
spell my name.
Goonies
Let me
was
spell
just
it.
at Regal Cinemas last week for their 25th anniversary, so shout out to the Goonies.
Really?
Yeah, it was only like $5 tickets at Regal too.
Oh, I got the DVD.
That's like one of the all-time favorite movies.
It's a great movie.
It was almost like when I was out and about being a reckless, dumb kid. It was almost my first tattoo. I was gonna get the one-eyed Willie right here, and then it'd be say Goonies never say die. And like
That's
the pirate
adorable.
rating, right? It's adorable.
It's like, that's
But like I'm
adorable.
anti-tattoos now. Like
Yeah, anti.
like if you like brand yourself and scar yourself, like oh you're cool. That's the rest of your life, bro.
Very anti. I'm also anti-ties.
Anti-ties? What about bow ties? You totally seem
I
like a bow
hate
tie.
them.
You seem like
I
a
hate
bow-
them with a passion.
You hate them with a passion.
Ah!
Bruh, give me some more margarita and I will keep tucking in accents mine. Low key, we will do more accents in the future as we progress. Anyway, back to the end game.
What was the number? Like 14 million ways that we lose.
And only,
and only
one of
one
them.
Is where we win.
Yep. Something like that.
Something like that.
Out of all the odd numbers and odd statistics that I pulled for this movie, that was not one of them.
That would seem like the most important one.
Right, because it's the only one that it actually works out.
Yeah.
On that note, did you know that Black Widow has done only 10 beautiful scissor takedowns with her legs in the MCU? Just saying. I like vegged out and watched all of them.
Yeah, but how many squats has she done?
In preparation for that?
Get
Oh my
those.
goodness.
That seems like a lot of squats.
I'm gonna make a comment so that I shouldn't, so can we change the subject?
Yes. change
Captain
that.
America has thrown his shield how many times now, Freddy? I mean, Red Panther man?
48?
That sounds about right. Almost 50 times pre-Endgame, Captain America has thrown his shield at just to handle business, to say the least. And your boy Thor has thrown his hammer 20 times.
20 times. It
That's
seems like a man with arms that are built like an angel would throw the hammer more times than that.
Right, like if you're the only one that can wield your war hammer,
Your meow meow.
yum 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 hammer, yeah, that Norwegian steel, yeah, I understand. That being said, how many times has Iron Man put on different suits?
17 times. Wait. 9 times. Wait, what? Wait.
He has dubbed 17 different suits.
See, I knew that.
Through
I knew that.
Through
knew
9
that.
different
9
movies. Wait a minute, didn't we just make that comment like 20 minutes ago?
I don't know.
I'm inebriated through the Panther Man's wife's margaritas. So, that being said...
We should probably stop talking about my wife giving you alcohol.
I'm legal, I'm 25.
I know.
Oh, I'm just
I'm barely legal. Barely.
17 and a half in this country. That being said, with the end game afoot, and
What?
and seeing so many trailers and spoilers of Captain Marvel, because I already told you I'm not going to see this after the Brie Larson comments. Me personally, Dick Gambit, yeah boy, is not going to see this. I'm boycotting it. Really, I am. That being said,
Personally offended.
Nick Fury looks like the OG comic book characters of the Skrulls. Look at his ears. He darn near looks like Namor with the gills behind there, doesn't he? In my opinion.
Yeah.
But hey, that's me.
Those don't look like black ears.
They don't look like black ears. They don't. They look like Skrull ears.
Yeah. I know what black ears look like.
Do you?
Yeah, they're on the side of my face.
Is it similar to a black nose?
That's a little racist, but
You know what? I'm handsome enough for radio. I'm handsome enough for podcast. So I dare you to question my complexion.
that's wrong.
I dare y'all to question my complexion. You heard?
Lynch him. No, that's wrong. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all.
That
That's
being
not
said,
good.
this is your boy Dick Gambit signing off for the 3rd episode of the Uncanny Adventures. Any last words, Panther Man?
It just seems like this was over too quick. I love you.
That's what she said.
Ah!
Now I gotta go look for the Michael Scott voice just to add that. That being said, we will reconvene after the end game. Spoil it for all of you who listen to this before you watch it.
Absolutely.
Because
I'm ready for you, YouTubers.
Panther Man already has his tickets. Gambit Man has yet to buy his tickets. Debating still. Endgame's gonna be worth it. We all know it. I'm gonna go see it eventually. I promise you that. That being said, we're gonna wrap this up here on April 21st.
If you find me at the San Jacinto movie theaters at 6 o'clock, you're getting nothing, but I dare you to try to find me.
The Panther Man will give you a signature hug.
Okay, I can do that. I'll do that.
On top of
I'll
that,
do that. I dare you to try to find me.
on top of
I'm
that, we have 5 days
six-
to the premiere of this movie. If you listen to this cast and you find Dick Gambit in the flesh, I will give you another comic book. On top of whoever answers the Hawkeye arrow question correctly. North of 25 arrows. Just saying.
Just
Gonna give you
saying.
one clue there.
Just saying.
If
A
anyone
black 6'2", glasses, brown eyes, and I got some awesome traps.
he's got the small traps. Just
I
saying.
do.
He's got them Superman black traps. Just saying.
And I'm not gonna tell you what I'm wearing, so you figure it out. Goodbye.